morning, everyone. Welcome to our forum today. It's great to see so many of you here to engage in a meaningful discussion about the fascinating topic in human communication, which is social penetration theory. My name is KIRTIVAASAN of MUNUSAMY and my matrix number is 291394, and I will be your moderator for this session today. Together, we will explore the layers of disclosure, how relationships grow over time, and how communication plays a vital role in building trust and intimacy. Social penetration theory, often symbolized by the layers of an onion, helps us understand how relationships move from surface level interaction to deeper emotional connections. As we peel each layer, we discover new insights into how people share their personal worlds with one another. Today we will focus on key aspects of this theory, including the stages of self-disclosure, the balance of costs and rewards in relationships, and what happens when emotional detachment happens. Our speakers will also share real-life examples to help us relate these concepts to our everyday experiences. We will fortunate to have a team of knowledgeable speakers with us today. Please join me in welcoming Nuwairah, NURAIN SAFIYA, SHARIFAH NATASHA, and ALIA. Each of them will cover specific aspects of social penetration theory and lead us through an engaging discussion. Let's begin with ALIA, who will introduce the concept of self-disclosure and explain how relationships evolve through the stages of social penetration theory.
Okay, hi, my name is ALIA, and I'm matric 308359. I'm panel 1. I'm going to talk about introduction and overviews. So, social penetration theory was developed to explain how information exchange functions in the development and dissolutions of interpersonal relationships. And social penetration describes the process of bonding that moves a relationship from superficial to more intimate. Social penetration is specifically accomplished through self-disclosure, the purposeful process of revealing information about oneself. And as relationships grow, the rate of self-disclosure slows, while the facts disclosed become increasingly intimate in nature. And intimate self-disclosure allows others to penetrate a person's public persona and discover his or hers innermost self. Second, I'm going to talk about overview. There are 5 overviews. 1. Self-disclosure, stage of social penetration, exchanging personal information, social exchange and cost or rewards, and relationship breakdown and emotional detachment. First, self-disclosure. Self-disclosure refers to the voluntary sharing of personal information with others. AZMAN and Taylor argued that as people disclose more intimate details about themselves, their relationship moves toward greater intimacy. Second, stage of social penetration. They also argued conceptualize the process of relationship development as progressing through several stages, which are characterized by varying levels of self-disclosure and intimacy. Third, exchanging personal information. Social penetration theory focuses that social exchange theory is mutual characterized and social exchange and cost or rewards. Social penetration theory also in line with social exchange theory, with the opinion says that the relationship would develop and remain based on cost-benefit analysis. And the last is relationship breakdown and emotional detachment. AZMAN and Taylor also describe that the process of relationship dissolution, which they term the penetration. This refers to the gradual process by which the layers, self-disclosure, are closed off and the relationship becomes less intimate. That's all for me.
Thank you, ALIA, for the insightful explanation. Now we have Sharifah, who will dive deeper into the concept of social exchange and the cost-reward analysis in relationships.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Sharifah Natasha, and my matric number is 308047. So I'm a panel 3. So now I want to explain to you guys. There's have a 4 stage of orientation of social penetration theory. So the first one is orientation. So the orientation of social penetration theory refers to the process by which relationships develop through gradual increases in self-disclosure, moving from superficial to more intimate levels of communication. So in the orientation phases, relationships are communicated politely and briefly, and it's also the people exchange basic information and try things out for mutual benefits, often cautiously due to cultural differences. So we go to the second stage. So the second stage is effective exploration. Effective exploration in social penetration theory refers to the process of gradually revealing deeper layers of personal information, fostering intimacy and understanding in a relationship. So, as a friendship progresses to the effective exploration stage, people start sharing more personal thoughts, feelings, and experiences. And they often explore cultural differences and similarities to strengthen the bond. And then we go to the third stage. In social penetration theory, the effective stage refers to the point where individuals share deeper, more personal information, leading to greater intimacy and understanding in the relationship. So, the effective stage is when partners develop a deeper emotional connection and gain confidence in each other. And this stage allows them to respectfully, to empathically address misunderstanding and openly discuss sensitive topics. Okay, so the last one is the stable. In social penetration theory, stable refers to a stage in a relationship where communication becomes deeper, more predictable, and secure, with partners sharing more personal and intimate information. So, a friendship reaches a stable stage when both people fully accept and appreciate each other's cultural identities. This creates a relationship that fosters development and growth for both individuals. So that's all from me. Thank you.
That was a fantastic perspective, Sharifah. Now let's hear from Ain, who will share examples of relationships growth and address what happens when emotional detachment occurs.
Hey everyone, my name is NURAIN and my number metric 308323. Now I'm going to talk about the benefits in social education theory in intercultural friendship. Firstly is the ability to foster a mutual understanding between friends. Friends will share a different perspective and different point of views. This exchange will help break down the stereotypes and prejudice through each other. Secondly, understand some of the values and norms that underlie their behavior. The individuals will learn to appreciate and try another's identity and mutual respect. This will help bridging the gap within cultural differences and more empathy in intercultural friendship. Thirdly, build up an intimate and empathic in intercultural friends. Intercultural friends become more comfort about some issues, information, and cultural norms. This will become more empathic towards each other and give emotionally support. Though we have discussed about the benefits, I also want to talk about the challenges in intercultural friendship. The first challenges is language differences. Language differences will affect the communication between the intercultural friends and also limits the ability to share personal thoughts and emotion. Secondly, unmatched intimacy. Unmatched intimacy will develop through successive levels of deeper self-disclosure. For some cultures, emotional intimacy comes from various cultures. And thirdly, variation in cultural, emotional, and expression. This will hinder the naturalness of self-disclosure and closeness in friendship. This also can cause misunderstanding to each other. That's all from me.
Thank you, Ain. You guys got any other ideas we'll share? Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you. First, thank you for our moderator, Basil, for the kind introduction, for our facilitating to this discussion. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nuwairah binti ZURAIMI. My metric number is 296242, and I'm excited to explore how social penetration theory can be understood through real-life example, and particularly in context of university students, especially happen among international students who are exposed to the new culture during their academic journey. So in this case of international students, we know that they are typically go through this stage as they interact with their peers, and at the first place,
they might start with the surface level conversation which happen in the orientation stage, like they try to exchange their personal information like name, what the major they are. That was the kind of the surface conversation. But over the time they also adjust to the environment, to the new environment, and build a trust to each other and build relationship deepen happen in the effective exploration. And this progression not only help them for the better understanding for each other, but also facilitate their integration into new culture and community. And the local student also offer support introducing the international student to their friendship, to their friend group, and which is their culture adjustment. This happen where the stage 3, which is the affective stage, and the last stage is stable, which is the relationship reach the full of trust and open communication. We know that by the end of the semester, these two have developed a strong and mature friendship, and they stay connected even after the exchange program ends, and maintaining their bond through the social media and also virtual call. I think that's all for me. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for such an engaging discussion. To summarize, as we come to the end of today's forum, let's remember how important it is to build trust and strong relationships. Social penetration theory teaches us that sharing personal information can help us to connect with others in meaningful ways. In a world with so many cultures, understanding how people show closeness differently can help us avoid misunderstandings. This theory encourages us to talk openly, respect each other and people from different backgrounds. By breaking stereotypes and celebrating diversity, social penetration theory helps us create a kinder and more inclusive world. It reminds us that by connecting with others, we can work toward a peaceful and united future. I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our speakers for sharing their knowledgeable and insights today. Your contribution have truly deepened an understanding of social penetration theory. Thank you guys.